I was listening to a recent episode of Keeping It 100 with Konnan, Disco Inferno, and as you can see with Joe Feeney, and this all relates around Chris Jericho, as you see here with Konnan, more recently and going back in time to the WCW days, as you can see here, Chris Jericho putting a headlock on Konnan. This all stems with Konnan basically stating that Chris Jericho in AEW currently is stale. And these guys are longtime friends, 30 years plus. And Konnan's going to tell a bunch of marks on his podcast, his good friend is stale. What an insult. And it truly shows you there's no friends in the wrestling industry. Chris Jericho has been going through issues, of course, with Kylie Ray. We all know about the allegations regarding this. Chris Jericho has hit rock bottom. What do you have here? So-called friend, so-called buddy, Konnan, bearing him completely. Let's get right to it with the episode of Keeping It 100 with Konnan, Disco Inferno, and Joe Feeney.
No, I can't think of one story that I would go back for, like when they had Jericho and MJF's thing, or Punk and MJF. You know, there was.
I mean, you're not
story
totally
beats every week.
in what Jericho's doing with Hook. Nothing's
right. So
well, I mean, it's good, but you know,
it's good.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I like Chris, so
That's true. Okay, that's not the point. If you like him or you don't like him, is the storyline that he's doing. I feel right now, Chris, he's stale. He needs to, you know, and it's hard to come up with good ideas every week. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But you know,
What I meant by that was
maybe get hurt, let people miss you and come back or something, like what's going to happen when MJF, when he comes back, place is going to pop because they miss him. He isn't oversaturated. Chris
Maybe
is
you'll have
every week doing something.
he'll
Right.
have a Fosby tour coming up or something.
I have no disagreement with Konnan saying Chris Jericho's stale. Obviously, he should have retired a while ago. A lot of these pro wrestlers, they want to remain relevant. They want to be in the spotlight. And that's why they remain where they are. And obviously, he's completely out of shape. He's a shell of his former self. And it's a complete embarrassment. Obviously, what Konnan says is correct. But at the same time, he shouldn't be bearing him to his mark listeners on his podcast.